Hey guys, Trige here, and I'd like to talk to you all about pre-order culture. And if you're a gamer, you obviously know what pre-order is. Like, you pre-order a game, you can guarantee having a game at launch and blah 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 and all that. You already know that. But this has a lot of downsides. Sure, I can see the positive of pre-order because if I was a developer like as a developer, thanks to pre-orders, you see your guarantee your you have a guarantee that your game will be a success. Like, good, we know that our game will be successful at launch. That's a good thing, but publishers tend to exploit it since they already know that their game is going to be selling well. That doesn't really have them push the developers harder to try their best. Like, I mean, it's already gonna make money anyway, so why try harder? And that's why I think the whole unknown factor of whether or not your game will succeed will actually help push developers to do better. I mean, like some games, like when we hype up games, we tend to have higher expectations for them. Like Watch Dogs was a very hyped game. That was actually a game I plan on getting for like the next gen consoles before it was delayed for summer of that year. Um, but it didn't really. It wasn't the game that it was when they presented it at E3. Sure, the visuals were downgraded, but I didn't really care about that. Sure, it's a visual downgrade, but I didn't mind. All that mattered is whether or not the game was good. But the game overall was very blasé, very average. There's like, sure, you got a cool concept, but they don't really do much with it. Like the whole hacking concept seemed interesting, but like they didn't really do much with it. It's really just Assassin's Creed with hacking. That's all it was. And and thanks to hype, and because of the whole hype thing, people see it as a piece of shit. But I don't think the game's that bad. It's just there's just way better games out there. Like it wasn't the game that it turned out to be, and 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 that's pretty much another example of what happens. Like that's the reason why pre-ordering's bad. Like, I mean, it doesn't help push developers to make better games, and publishers exploit pre-order culture because it gives them guaranteed income. They don't care of the quality of the product. All that matters is they make money, and which is like sad in general because like I would, and it's because of this I would encourage gamers overall not to pre-order. Sure, like I may have pre-ordered games once or twice for games I know I'm gonna be buying at launch because I'm excited for them. And usually I only pre-order for games that I know that are gonna be good because that certain developer probably has a good track history. But I rarely ever pre-order. But to the people who pre-order a lot, just stop. Like, I mean, like when you pre-order, all you get is like useless shit that doesn't really mean much. Like, sure, you're excited for a game, fine. Like, if you're going to buy a game at launch, fine. But I mean, you can wait. I mean, a little patience can't hurt. Like, I mean, like you'll have reviews, but sure, those mainstream reviewers aren't that reliable and aren't really that consistent because they'll give an average game to a game that's actually worse. Like, I mean, seriously, look at fucking IGN's review at fucking Mindjack or Sonic Free Riders. Like, seriously, those games are actually worse than what they actually say it is. But like I'm saying, a little patience can't hurt. It's just like it's better for the consumer in the long run if we don't pre-order. It pushes developers. They're like there's this whole unknown factor. They don't know whether or not the game will succeed, so therefore they need to try their hardest to make that game succeed. And a game doesn't have to succeed at launch. It can succeed weeks after launch. Like, sure, some games don't succeed well at launch, but but some actually become cold hits and revive them for a sequel. So overall, I think pre-ordering is bad for the consumer overall, and I'm going to end this off with to tell everyone this: stop pre-ordering. It's bad for the consumer, and it's bad for developers overall. But actually no, but well, I guess not bad for developers. They have financially, but it's bad for the quality of games and the game industry as a whole. If you want better games, stop pre-ordering. My name is Triage, and I will see you in the next video.